Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Monday Leftovers is the Lost Latvian show 22. It's another Sunday morning, and we're gonna record the episode 22. So, yeah, what do we got here today? 8 stores, 8 shops, 8 online shops to look at. We're gonna look at some caps, talk about them, and that's that. But before we start our show, you can see that I'm positioned a little bit in a different way than normal. So I work with such a confined room, and the way I used to record the Monday leftovers, I would have to turn around back to my main desk computer and stuff like that. It's a little bit of pain in the ass. So I just wanted to be at my desk. So I dragged out all these lights, and position my camera in a different way, so it's gonna look a little different, but that's fine. This works better for me. And then I have one announcement to make. So you guys can see that I got some interesting thing here right in front of me. Got a microphone. My son used to have a podcast, so he gave me his equipment here, and it's really like nothing crazy. It's like this little device right here records everything, Here is the memory card, you insert the memory card. Then here are your channels. You can hook up to 4 mics, and just press a record button, and that's it. And after that, you put in a Premiere Pro, and yeah, and just do it. And then you also put the headphones on, uh, and so you can hear yourself. And this is actually from his former podcast. He has paused it now, or actually this one, Between the Pipes. He rebranded it to Stick and Puck, but him and his buddy, they have not done the podcast now for a long time. So yeah, he gave me all this stuff, and with that being said, if you guys ever watched my Stunner Awards, like at the end of actually January 1st, I mentioned, like what my goals and like what I wanted to do this year, and one of the things was I wanted to start my own podcast. So when my son started it, it really sparked that flame, and I was thinking how to do, what to do. And I'm a creative person, I really, really like to work in the media, and create stuff for you guys. And it's just, I mean, I don't get much views or no nothing like that, I'm not a big channel. Even here, just 482 subscribers. But I like what I do, and if I can brighten up somebody's day, that's even better for me. So then last week, as you guys know, I'm the post-surgery. I'm recovering from the surgery, and it's been like 2 weeks. Everything is good. Went to my post-op, and everything is great. So I'm going back to work on Tuesday. And so I had all this time at home, and to think about things, and I saw that, okay, so this is going to be a great time for me to start a podcast. So I recorded a little trailer, and you can listen to it on Spotify. So Spotify is where the podcast is hosted at. Later on with time, it can be distributed throughout many apps, basically where you listen your podcasts from. And but I gotta still do some legwork, so I could like distribute all of them in all different places. So, but for now, it is on Spotify. So I ask you guys, if interested, to go there and search for Sports Talk with the Lost Latvian. Sports Talk with the Lost Latvian. So the first episode is gonna drop on Tuesday, May 7th, and we're gonna talk about sports basically. I'm not a, I'm a sports fan. I like all kinds of sports. Some I like more, some I like less. But I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm some kind of an expert, but I like to read up about sports. I like to talk about sports, and I want to make a podcast all about the sports. So if you would like to, follow the podcast or whatnot and tune in probably once a week, a weekly show on Tuesdays, something like that. I would appreciate that. Like I said, it's a casual sports talk. Don't take me for like I'm a freaking ESPN expert or something like that. I don't know uh, everything inside out. I used to know a lot about the National Hockey League, when I was deeply in the sport, but that's years and years back. I still watch it once in a while when something interesting happens, but I kind of uh, like ventured out and watched all other kinds of sports. So yeah, let's not drag this one out too long. On Spotify, Sports Talk with the Lost Latvian, brand new podcast. There's a trailer episode already uploaded. You can listen to it. It's about 3 minutes and 45 seconds long. And then the first episode is going to drop on Tuesday, May 7th. So, yeah, let's just now pay our attention to caps. And yeah, let's talk about the caps. Let's talk about the caps, and then maybe in comments, do you guys like this kind of setup? It's much easier for me. I can sit at my desk. I can place my laptop here right in front of me. I got my desktop where actually I had a problems this morning because I got like a disk errors and shit. So I basically deleted the last update, and finally somehow it all worked out and it's working. But anyway, so yeah, this is just very convenient for me. I just gotta stick with this setup. So uh, here we go, and let's push the record button. So guys, very first store, 606 brims. We have not looked at 606 brims for a while, and I have already pre-sorted them, new to old, and let's talk some caps here. Let me see. Probably like that will be better, no? This little light, yeah, let's just stick with this light. What do we have here? Okay, let's just talk about these. So how do you guys feel about these ransom note hats? At the beginning, I'm gonna be honest, I did not like them. I think it was like, I saw that it was like almost like a little kid's, when they go to the preschool or whatever, and you give them these wooden squares with letters, how they learn to read and stuff like that and put it all together. I did not like these hats at all. So now, lately, the more I look at them, I think they're somewhat cool. This White Sox is sold out. Cubs left. But what's left here? Size 7. No, that's sold. No, 738. 738 is available still. I think it's a clean, pretty cool hat. I kind of like it. Maybe in the future, if I find a hat I really like with these little letters, I would consider buying it. So, but for now, 606 brims, They have this one available in one size, 7/3/8. Looks like a chrome dome to me. Yep, chrome light royal. So yeah, think about it if you're 7/3/8. This St. Louis Cardinals. Two sizes sold out, 6/7/8 and 7/7/8. Super clean hat. I like the gold embroidery on the white dome. Some people will say, why in the hell there's a pink button? Hat has the pink undervisor. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's a very clean and good looking hat. I think it's well done by 606 Brims. I would buy that one. Then we got the White Sox Blue Crown, Chicago White Sox 205, 2005 World Series Uptown Collection. I forgot to mention that the hats are, this is sold out, isn't it? $55, yeah, everything is crossed out. Yeah, well, I gotta pay attention. It says sold out here. Baltimore Orioles Uptown Collection. Again, certain sizes sold out. You can see down here. This one I'm not a fan of. I don't know. There are sometimes, you look at the hats and I can't even explain why it's not working for me. I don't know. I just don't like it, But size is 7/1/8, 7 1/4, 7/3/8, 7 1/2, 7/5/8, and 8 is available. Black dome, gray under. And then you've got this Oriole Park at Camden Yards patch. It's kind of like old schoolish. But there's nothing I really like about that hat. Let's move on. Houston Astros. You know how I feel about Astros? Those are hats oversold, like they're everywhere. I feel this logo could go away forever. Like the Houston Astros hats in general, like I'm just over it. Gray brim, gray button, green undervisor. Yeah, you can also see here. I don't want to call every time out what's available, what's not. You can clearly see here. So it has the graphite brim. Cool. 05 World Series patch. That's probably the highlight of the hat. It's not a bad hat, but it's just something I really like. I'm tired of it. And let's move on. Arrays. I think I've seen this hat a million times. Everything is available except 7/7/8. Looks like a pink under. Yeah, like pinkish. It is a pink under. Tropicana Field side patch, raised rays. This colorway has been seen millions of times. If you missed out on any other stores when they were selling, then here it is. Not a bad hat, but it's like, once you've seen it, you've seen it all. Nothing, now. I would imagine that nowadays it's harder to sell the hats because, during the COVID times, everybody were just spending government's money, on all kinds of hobbies and stuff. So now, when most of the people trying to go back to work and working, they're not selling as many hats as used to. And when you keep pushing out the same type of hats, you know, there's nothing really, you know, it gets old. So this Baltimore I like much better, but I would prefer this hat with that Camden's Park patch. This 50th anniversary one, I don't, that's my gripe about this one. I just, like, all this silver is washed out, you know. I think, I don't know how it would look in hands, you know. Can't tell you. But other than that, I think it's a cool looking hat. Like a cardinal color brim, probably gray under. Yep, gray under. And can't tell you. Cooperstown collection, can't tell you where it's made. What the heck? Okay, asks me 10% off, and I don't want any 10%. So yeah, I like this one, but it's just that this 50th anniversary patch, side patch, is kind of weak. Some sizes sold out, the rest of it's available. And then you got another Houston Astros, again, bunch of sizes sold out, only the size 6, 7, 8, so the smallest size available. Clean hat, you know, what can I say? Clean hat. Also has that like gray, okay, gray brim, and then steel blue under. That's interesting. Yeah, nothing wrong with it in my opinion. But it looks, the hat looks clean. The very last one is this Mets. Everything is available except 778s. I don't know why people experiment with these gray brims and gray domes. I don't think it's attractive, you know. Not for me, and you know, like, I'm full of shit because I just received a gray hat. There are some times, you know, like when it kind of works, you know, but is it my favorite colorway? Gray? Absolutely not. Those hats, gray hats, are the last ones I look at, you know. So, but yeah, so that was the 606brims.com. Let's now move on to Pro Image Sports. And this website, you know, it's such a pain in the ass, you know, super hard to navigate around. They got stores United States wide, you know, and if you want to look at them all, you know, you gotta circumnavigate all this bullshit. The easiest way is to go and click the hats and then type in the search right up here. You click on it and type in Leon in the lab, you know, because those gonna be your best looking hats. And this is what you can see, you know. It basically brings up Leon's latest releases. A bunch of them are out of stock. I don't know, like, I can't believe that they all got sold out. I don't see anything like too exciting here. This dude is still sitting. There's aliens in all sizes. So I'm not a fan of this colorway, man. I'm just not. Little green man. I think this would have looked better on a purple, dark purple crown. But, I mean, I'm not a designer. I'm nobody. I just like to talk hats. So it has this a brown brim and then the lighter brown UV. I just don't think, like it's not pleasing to my eye. But everything is available, you know, so I just think this is a mess, and I'm a huge fan of this logo, you know. Maybe for that reason alone I should get the hat, because I've just for the collection, you know, because I have bought some controversial hats before and I don't wear them, you know, but I just have like a hard time of getting something like this just for the collection. I don't know. Then they got this Houston Astros. Oh, that's sold out. Let's not even bother. I think these two hats were absolute hit. You know, both are out of stock. This was the Ricky Henderson's side patch, classic A's, and then yellow, great yellow dome hat. Comes as the, let's click on it. It comes with a Leon in the Lab pen, which I think it's very cool touch, very cool pen. But yeah, I've been talking to Leon lately, and we may meet up in July. But we'll see how everything works out. It's still ways to go. But Leon is coming in town, visiting the new Pro Image Sport Colorado, you know, and he has his schedule, you know. And we just talked a little bit, and so we may go out for a beer or dinner or something like that in one of the days. But it remains to be seen. We'll see. Then this Phillies, I think this is a pretty cool looking hat. Nice kind of Philly-ish patriotic colors, you know, like American flag. Blue, red, white, you know, Phillies. I don't see anything wrong with this one. I think this is a pretty freaking cool hat. Yeah, I would definitely consider this one. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think pretty cool hat. Then you got the Lee Valley Iron Pigs maroon, crown, white button, spells out Iron Pigs, like a Liberty Bell. Two-tone would have looked better, I believe, in my opinion. But it's still pretty good looking hat. Yeah, everything's available. Then you've got the Kinston Indians navy red two-tone, good looking hat. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, everything looks good. I do not have a hat with this type of front logo. I have with the K. Then what else? Then he got Raptors 905 black. Toronto Raptors. What in the heck is here? Cool idea, but I think that the embroidery is something I would have a problem with. It's like a dragon, isn't it? Like a Chinese dragon. I think there's a lot going on in this small kind of patch, and it does not look raised. It looks that it's all flat embroidery. If this would be raised, you know, that would be, I think it would be better. The hat would look much better. But again, who knows? Everything is available. $54.99, so $55. Then you got the LA Dodgers Royal Blue. Clean, simple, 2020 World Series. side patch. Not a Dodgers fan. It is what it is. Here in Colorado, we have plenty of them. Plenty of the Dodgers fans. And then you've got this crazy script. Dodgers kind of hard to read, but it's kind of cool. They also, somebody released saying Campton. I think it was also Pro Image Sports and Leon. I don't know why it's not coming up. They did Dodgers and they did Campton. Yeah, the side patch. I mean, I don't like that red in there. I don't know. It's an okay hat. But yeah, that was Pro Image Sports Colorado. Just wanted to show you how you can navigate to Leon's releases. So go to the main page, do the search, type in Leon in the lab, and it should bring up you hats. You know, but it's in general, this website is one of the worst ones, man, there is. Okay, let's move on to the next. We have not looked at this locker room of Downey store for a long time. So it's actually a store in LA. And they do create some clean Dodgers hats. The first one we're gonna, so price is $47.99, and then for the most part it's $50. Yeah, $49.99. This skull, this LA Black Sugar skull. This is what's available and not available. I mean, I see people buying this hat, you know. But it gives me like the hippie vibes and stuff like that. But it's a cool front patch in my opinion. So that's hat number one. This I do not like at all because I cannot stand this colorway, this khaki Mexico patch. I think it's an ugly colorway. Nothing to do with what's on there. I don't know why, you know, like this is a mess for me. If it's a Dodgers hat, you know, then I prefer it to be blue. LA Real El Salvador, so I guess what they're doing here, they're just slapping all kinds of Latin American, Central American flags on the side of it and slap it on a Dodgers hat and go at it, you know. So again, some sizes are sold out, some are still available. But this, I believe, is what's going on. They have the black one, Salvadoran flag again, just the black crown, everything else is the same. All of these. Then there are some truckers. This one is a trucker. Come on, clear up. Like a probably low quality picture. So they have gray unders, that mesh on the back, typical trucker. Then they got these upside down logos, man. That trend is absolutely, I rather take that dripping logo than these upside down ones. The drip logos to me then look better. Certain, not all of them, but certain. But this upside down is like, why? You know, you can't come up with that. So next is gonna be turn this letter sideways, you know, and see how that looks. I guarantee you there's gonna be people who will like that. But no, to me, absolute garbage. Then you got Dodgers East LA Arch Blue. They have, it's a clean hat. They just added East, kind of on top of the LA. That's another gray under. Nothing too special about it. Then they got this random 49ers Retro 60 ivory dome, black brim, pretty cool 49ers hat. This is probably the one I like the most from their website today. It's an NFL hat. Very cool. And then they got some random ugly looking Rams hat. I don't know. And then they got this out of the blue Tampa Bay Devil Rays, red hat. What is this? This is actually isn't this a snapback? This is heavily discounted. I don't know, it doesn't even let you pick the size. I mustn't be a snapback. I have no idea. Let's go one more time. Yeah, whatever, let's move on to the next store. And we haven't been here for a long time as well. So this is Fan Treasures. Let's sort new to old. Oh, all right. So they have not had any kinds of blade drops, because I remember this hat. If that's their latest hat, we have looked at all of these in one of the previous. Yep. This is my bad. Let's just forget about these. So instead, let's go Crown Minded, maybe. Let's just see what the Crown Minded has. New to old. Boom. All right, so Crown Minded have dropped these hats. So this is an A-frame, 940 A-frame. It looks like more and more these silhouette hats getting more exposure. Probably for the curved brim, and the price. It's a more affordable price. Good snapback, there's nothing wrong with a good snapback. But still, the top quality and everything still goes to the 5950s. So they've dropped this guy. Black front panel, Houston across was the star. Then you got the Houston Astros. It seems like Altua's signature. Okay. So it's like a signature. Altua has signed it, and it's an embroidery. It's a pinwheel, Not a fan of the pinwheels, but if that's on one side, yeah, this is a really whacked out one. So it goes diagonally. I don't know. So yeah, see, from this corner it goes up diagonally to the back. And then there's only this one side panel. Here is white, then back is blue, and it wraps around. I think the hat looks the best from this side, you know. It has like a white piping too. So that this side has blue. No. I don't know. This is an interesting hat. It's not a bad hat. It's just, I really like this colorway. Like from this side, I mean, the hat is freaking awesome. You know, it almost also have like the front is a camo. That's what it looks from the, I can't zoom in more, but right here you can see like patches of like a black camo. Really, really, really like this colorway from here. Yeah, I actually like this hat, you know, despite of its being Houston Astros. Everything is available. Good looking hat. Then we got the Daytona 500. This is like a retro looking hat. You know how I guys feel about the pinstripes? Same concept, I believe. This is gonna be this diagonal shit going on, but I believe this is all the way around. Oh man, there's a lot going on in this hat. From the corduroy brim to the pinstripe front panel. I think pinstripes only should go on a baseball hat. Then you got this pinwheel, checker flags, then a pinstripe back. Fucking A, man. There's a lot going on for this NASCAR hat. Very, very colorful and interesting hat, but I don't know. It looks vintage. Definitely looks vintage. 1993. Man, if 1993 is vintage to me, you know, then who am I? You know, like I was born in 1971, man, so I'm real seasoned vintage guy, man. That's funny. Yeah, it's an interesting hat, you know. Man, I wish these guys just could keep the prices down, man. Times are hard, man, you know, and just $50 would be the best. You know, if I get like $57 delivered, you know, that's a good hat. Then you've got this Colorado Rockies fleece. I do not have a fleece hat. I don't think it's a right season right now to release the fleece hats, but this one looks kind of cool. It's a two-tone, so like this brownish crown. It got this colorful Colorado Rocky side patch, the front like a City Connect front alternate logo. Everything is available. Should I pull a trigger and buy one just to see what that fleece crown looks like? I know a lot of guys did not like this material, you know. It's definitely not a season right now for because it's too hot, you know. Summer is coming. But again, you know, like people can say whatever the fuck they want, you know, like if I like something, I'll buy it. I think this is a fun hat too. Almost looks, the brim is almost looks like it's denim. It's a clean hat. I like what Crown Minded is doing with their hats. I think it's a good store. Yeah, I like this one. Then we got another fleece one. It is a denim. Oh, this definitely has a denim brim. So see, this shit is the Fresno Grizzlies. Tell me that this doesn't look good. It does. It's a cool freaking concept. I like everything about this hat. Fresno Grizzlies fleece, denim brim. Everything works. The side patch works. Look at this crazy bear going after this baseball. Yeah, I really like this one. I think it's a stunner, man. Yeah. Wow. Like what I see. And then the last one we're gonna look at this word mark. Dodgers, classic Dodgers. There's nothing crazy. It is a satin crown. You know, I don't buy satin crowns. I have one from Topper Store USA, Los Angeles Angels hat. I do not freaking like it at all. If the front two panels, if they are like polyester and then the rest of it is a satin, it's cool. But for the whole hat to be satin, it just does not look right. I really like the satin brims though. That I definitely love it, man. All right, well, that was Crown Minded. We were not planning to go here, but we ended up anyway. So clean. So one, two, three, four. These four hats, they're all interesting and cool. This Dodgers, nah. But yeah, I don't know what I like. I really kind of dig these two. I like this one, Fresno Grizzlies, more than the Colorado one. I don't really like this Houston and Daytona. It's a lot of shit's going on there, but it's kind of like a vintage, has a vintage look. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. We're going to 95 North Boutique Store, and kaboom! This is what I call the proper website. When I planned out this show and I was going through the list what to look at, and I stumbled on this store, I was like, this is the way you should do pictures, you know, because on your website you come on and there's this black background, you know, everything pops, everything looks clean. There's no bullshit, you know. Look at it, you know, look how cool everything looks. Definitely 5 stars for representing your store and your caps. Some pictures like this, for example, it's kind of a too dark, but you just invest in a cheap ass lighting, you know, to light up your hats just like this is done. So you definitely have the lighting, you know, and the oh, excuse me, Jesus, that Red Bull. And then yeah, you just light the hats up, you know, and it will look great on your website. But either way, I think this is all done just awesome pictures. It makes me buy hats from them. They look good. So we're right now. I'm just kind of like going through the pages. They have 21 pages, but let's go back and whoops. Let me go look at one. Look at something. Let's click at this cardinal. All right. Well, there's something what's not that great about that site is because you cannot freaking click on you cannot enlarge this picture. You gotta like pan over. I saw that this hat was kind of good looking, but actually this is kind of not that good looking. But it's sold out anyway. So let's go back to the first page, back to new arrivals. Let's just quickly get back. And look at their latest drops. What do I see here? What stands out? This Milwaukee Brewers. Everything is available. Price is $50. All-Star Game patch. See how hard it is to like, I want to see the whole hat, not just this zoomed in bullshit. You know, it's okay. It's okay hat. That's all I gotta say. Then you got this Rangers final season. This is a cool hat. Everything is available. Boy, I think it's a good hat. That drop shadow kind of outline was the gold, like cardinal red. Looks like a metallic stitching. Green under. Pretty decent embroidery on a side patch. Yeah, it's a good hat. From 95 North Boutique. This San Fran got sold out. It says right here. Then we got the White Sox. 1919 World Series, man. So that's really fucking vintage. Cool hat. Great colorway. Everything is done nicely. A lot of nice raised front logo. Nice raised, yeah. Silver threads, green under. Then you got red brim. And then you got this old side patch. Yeah, this is a clean, cool hat. I would buy it. Everything is available. Then this Texas Rangers sold out. This Twins, for whatever reason, I do not like Twins hats. I just don't like it. I don't know why. So the Milwaukee Brewers too. You know, it's hard to find a nice looking Brewers or Twins hat. Nothing particularly wrong with this one, but I don't know. It's a decent hat. 738. So let me see here. Is this? Oh, this is sold out. Jesus. Man, I gotta read. Oh, it does not say here that it's sold out. And then this Minnesota Twins. I like this one better. I definitely like the side patch. It's like a brown. Crown is a brown color. Brim burnt wood. Burnt wood brim. And then gray under, and it's a China made in China hat, so expect that higher crown. I like Bangladesh crowns better, but yeah, it's a decent hat. And then you got another Texas Rangers final season. I do not like this one because of the pink. Yeah. Graphite brim, no. Made in Laos. Let's flip to the second page. This Minnesota hat is probably the best one. Everything seems to be available. cool hat. Metallics. Navy blue color. Brim is navy blue. Undervisor is gray, made in Laos. Again. So Minnesota Twins Metrodome side patch. Stadium side patch. Kind of keeping an eye on my voice recording devices. This one, no, dark pewter brim. Crown Vegas gold is definitely, that's not a Vegas gold. I don't know, they're smoking something when they put this description in. Green on it definitely does not jive with whatever this is. That's a gray under. The crown is gray. Then it has like a dark brim, you know, grayish. No. Description here is absolutely wrong, 100%. And let's see here. Only size 8 is available anyways, so I don't like this hat. I'm not gonna look at these Astros, man. I'm tired of that shit. Then you got the Angels. Last one I'm gonna look at is this New York Mets Stadium. Colorful. This also looks like most of the sizes are sold out. So 7 3/4 available, 5/8 available, half size available, 3/8 sold out, a quarter sold out, 1/8 available, 7 sold out. I wish these sites would freaking make it easier to understand. Like, you look at this shit right here and you can't tell what's sold out, what's not, you know. Crazy looking hat. Nah. All right, well, let's move on to the next store. Capsule hats. What do we see here? Lately, it seems like everybody likes to pre-curve the fitted hats and to pitch them that way instead of the flat brims. What do I think about that? I think it's misleading. Yes, you can curve the hats, but for somebody who's getting into a hat collecting and all that to begin with is misleading, because you would anticipate the brim to be flat, you know, and then after that you can steam your brim, you can curve it. I got the video in on my channel. There are several ways you can do that, you know, just check it out, and yeah, but pictures should be with the flat brims, you know. What do I see here? Milwaukee. No, I don't like this hat at all. I just don't like it. There's nothing really to like about it. See right here, when they did the Photoshop, you know, they left some artifacts. Everything is available. Braves. 2 red. Colorway is fine, but there's something I don't like about this hat. I would not buy it. I don't like that patch. I don't like this front. Colorway is fine. Black brim, you know, again, we have seen this colorway a million times. It is what it is. So here's something I'm interested in. I think this is a freaking awesome Yankees hat. Looks like a navy blue to me. Let's see. Here in descriptions they do say flat brim, so that's good. I think this is a cool Yankees logo. So gray under, World Series. Can't tell you. I'm not that kind of an expert that I can tell by just looking at it what year patch it is. You know, I honestly, I go by if the hat looks good, I buy it. I do not get into it. The mixed side patches, you know, like people have and get in these heated arguments, you know, like, oh, that hat is shitty because it's a mismatch side patch. Yes, I agree what they're saying. The people shouldn't do the hats that way. But there's also, you know, there's got to be some kind of connection why they do that way, you know. And also, like, they're getting all anal about them being a loser patches on the hats. You know, that's like when you really, really dive into it, you know, and I'm not interested in this one, you know, to dive in that crazy, you know, like I fucking like this hat. Looks like it's a navy blue with a black brim, gray under. Raised Yankees with this freaking Yankee hat. This is awesome hat. I definitely recommend this capsule hat. I think it's a cool Yankees hat. I wouldn't mind having this one in my collection for $50. Yes, sir. Love it. This is a good one. Then we got the next one, Hollywood Stars. Another beauty. 678, 778 sold out. Everything else is available. Yeah, this is awesome hat. I'm surprised this hasn't been sold out. So why the Japanese flag here? That's a good question. What does? Yeah, I mean, is there a Japanese player who plays for Hollywood Stars? Is it a? Let me see here. I wonder if Shohei Ohtani played a single game for them or something like that. I don't know. Besides, you know, the article saying like the Dodgers are ready to welcome Shohei Ohtani to Hollywood, you know, like, but that's like in general, not the minor league baseball. Maybe that's why it's what it is, you know, like I can't tell you, man. Or does he have like a Hollywood, like, you know, the star on a sidewalk, something like that? I can't tell you why this hat would need a Japanese flag on a back. I don't know. I don't have that knowledge. Hat is cool, but that Japanese flag is throwing me off. I can't freaking tell you why. Don't know. Then you got the Mariners. 678, 778. trash, in my opinion. Gray, black, gray. Yankees, I would not buy this Yankees if it would be on a sale for a 2 cents. I don't like anything about it. The script is stupid. Side patch is probably the one thing I like about this. 1938. 1938. Yeah, 1938. That's the year. My mom was 6 years old. My dad was 10 years old at the time. So yeah, this is the only good thing about this hat. But other than that, no. This is feminish looking hat. Good looking hat. So I definitely see this one for a female to wear to a baseball game, a Phillies fan. But hat sold out. Then this Rangers, another feminine. Ooh, look at this. That's a pinwheel. Look at this crazy looking side patch. Wow. This is a cool looking hat. I just wouldn't be able to wear it, you know. It's not a complete pinwheel. Two back panels, same color. Still feminish looking hat, but I like it. I like this side patch. I think it's cool. Another Yanks hat. Cool side patch. 1960s. Size 7, 7/1/8, 7 1/4. Available. Everything else is sold out. Gray under, red brim. Yeah, it's decent. Decent hat. Oh, they got the Minnesota Twins. Cool hat, very cool hat. Probably one of the best Minnesota hats I've ever seen. I like the gold script on black. This is freaking awesome, man. Gray under, purple brim, black crown, gold script, Minnesota. It's freaking awesome. Look at that side patch. All in gold, man. This is fucking stunner, man, you know. Great job, Capsule. Too bad my size is sold out, because that would be something I would go and grab it right away, you know. I missed out on this one. Size 7, 7/3/8, 7.5 available. Awesome looking hat. I like it a lot. Indiana Indians, Cleveland Indians. Purple crown, blue brim. That rose color raised script Indians. Then you've got the All-Star Game patch. I think it's a cool hat. Not as cool as the previous one, but yeah, 7, 7/1/8, 7 1/4, 7/3/8 available. Everything else is sold out. Yeah, I think it's a good hat. Then this one is just nothing. Look at it, you know. People really like it. Apparently some people loved it, you know. To me, it's absolutely nothing, man. And what the heck is this? Somerset Patriots. I do not know this team. Must be a Yankees affiliate. or something like that. My size available, quarter, 3/8 and a half price. It gives you the Patriots like a football team vibe. Cool hat. Gray under, yeah, decent. Good releases, man, from capsule hats. This is decent. I kind of lately I start digging into the purple. Purple and gold, and the side patch is a little mess. Has like Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, these palm trees. It's a mess. California League, you know. I don't know. Go away, Cucamonga. And then, yeah, these are garbage. All right, capsule hats. Good job. Definitely like this. Definitely like this one. This Yankees. Hollywood was good. Definitely like this Minnesota. So yeah, decent drop. Off to New Era flagship store, neweracap.com. People talk shit about New Era's like a factory store a lot, but if you come to the store and you dig around, you can find some clean hats and prices right, you know, like $41.99, $42. I mean, there are a lot of them are like on-field hats and stuff like that. They do not get super crazy with their hats. You know, it's a decent store at times, you know. They drop either like a freaking gems, you know, or they're like hard misses. But what do we see here? This checkered flag hat, I don't know. They got these Iron Pigs. And they got the Fisher hats. That's like a hockey team, I believe. Let's just scroll through and see what's catching. So this one is pretty Hartford Yard Goats, yeah. Everything is available. It looks a super clean hat. It has like a Hartford Schoolboys side patch. I mean, why not, you know? It's a cool hat. And the best part is it has a black brim. Black UV. So, fashion boys will disagree with me, but it's a cool black nasty. What else we got here? Ooh. This is a cool hat. Theme night. Corpus Christi hooks. Look at that airplane here. In this instance, you know, I can see the gray. You know, the plane is gray, the brim is gray, button gray. I see how it works. Yeah, black under. Pretty cool. Then what in the hell? What in the hell are these ones? Tin Cap, Fort Wayne Tin Caps team night. This is freaking like a freaking. It screams some kind of a restaurant, right? Some kind of burger joint. Nr22 or something like that, you know. Restaurant. Clownish looking. This is wild, man. Everything is available. Come on. What did I click on? That's another burger like running around. Biscuits. Montgomery biscuits. Jesus. No, thank you. Crazy looking bisons. It's like, man, they really went after all kinds of foods, man, you know, like sandwiches and Jesus Christ. This is kind of cool. Low Crown. Portland Sea Dogs. Yep. All black hat with this logo on it. Size 8 sold out. Oh, this is a cool hat. Canadians. When I look at this one, it screams me a beer can, you know. What the hell was the beer called from Canada? Very cool looking hat. Looks very vintage. Says Canadians. I like it. I like it a lot. Sweet looking hat. Vancouver Canadians. That is like a fucking beer. They all yins. That's Pittsburgh shit, isn't it? That's a cool hat. I don't know what the yins is, but I kind of rings the bell. Something with Pennsylvania. All tuna curve. Good looking hat. Yellow crown predominantly. Black front panel. I like it. 3/4 and 7/8 sold out. Everything else is available. So look, you can find some cool hats here. Just dig around their flagship store. Look there, they got all kinds. Look at this fucking Arkansas Naturals. Look at this friggin' chicken taken off, man. Look at that. I don't know where you wear this freaking hat, but for your collection, it's freaking cool. It's like eggs falling out the chicken's ass or feathers, man. It's feathers, but I'm just making fun. It's cool looking, you know. That's like a Chick-fil-A, man. Something. Look at this crazy Hudson Valley Renegades. What sauce is that? HP sauce? Cool colorway. Look at that. What is he holding? Like a little something in his hands, you know, like are those like French fries or something? Minor leaguer, they have some wild freaking hats. Tell you that. Look at this one, Wichita Wind Surge. Some sizes sold out. Man, I'm digging it, man. I dig these hats. That one is a cool one. And you can go on and on. There are like 4 pages of these. Just check. So, Topper Store USA just released this type of hat. It's almost the same, you know. Clearwater Thrashers. That's a cool hat. These are on-field hats, so that's a cool hat, you know. It really is. Maybe I'm gonna have to do a Black Nasties Part 3. Because I definitely see some hats I would like to add to my collection. These Northwestern Arkansas Naturals, I don't like this new logo, man. It's too colorful. Drillers, Tulsa Drillers. So, yeah, this gives you some ideas, you know, where to shop for clean hats. You know, the only thing is going to be, there are the Chihuahuas, that it's going to have the black UEs. If you can't live with that, you know, that's such a deal breaker for you, then this store is not going to be for you. But I don't see anything wrong with any of it. Look at that crazy Lake County Captains. There's the Churros. There's a Churro. San Jose Giants. Then look at this Inland Empire hat. A lot of cool hats. Coppola Diversión. I have a hat like this. This is cool. Low rider. So then you go, basically you can also go and like go by MLB and see what the hell is available. No. Fitteds. I don't know. What is the just caps variety pack? Anyways, dig around. There's a lot to explore. Okay, and we have arrived to at our last stop for today, USA Cap King. And real quick, what's here? Bunch of Yankees hats. Nothing nothing really catches my eye. Besides, this has been absolutely horrible hat. I don't know. I don't want to linger around here. There's nothing I can... No, another skip. Let's go. Let's handle the Topper Store. Topper Store USA. New win. Links. This should be sold out. I don't know. This link still has 7/3/8, 7/3/4, 7/7/8, and 8. Good looking hat. I have it. So these are pre-orders, leftovers from the pre-orders. Then Naturals. I don't like this logo. I don't like anything about this hat. So these sizes available. Then they drop these Mexico. The most attractive one is this one to me, but everything is available except my size. That's great. But I can't wear like Mexico themed hats because I'm not Hispanic, you know. I'm not Mexican. I don't think it's appropriate for me to wear their colors, you know. If I would go to the soccer match, football match, and if I would support their team, I would wear something like that. But other than that, no. There should be some kind of respect in the culture, you know, where you don't rock something what's not you per se, you know. Like, that's my belief. You know, that's just me. For collection, to get for the collection, yeah, but they got some hats. So you got on a pre-order this Oakland Ricky Henderson one. Pre-order is running 50 bucks. Cool hat. Usually it spells out athletics. In this case, it's Oakland. Team is moving away next year, so may as well grab it. Another pre-order for this Giants hat. Classic, clean. Then this Moose. Again, some leftover, size 7 available. Hockey hat. Then, is this Matsui? Could be. Let's see what my Google translator can say what's written on that front panel. Oh, it says New York on front. New York. This says New York. Cool, cool. When you have that device, you can just point at it and everything gets translated. What else? Leftovers from the Raiders, 7, 7, 8, and 8, clean hat. Then these soccer hats are sitting. This hat is absolutely wonderful. Again, leftovers from the pre-order. Go grab it. And then these soccer teams, Austin Football Club, you know, that's a major league soccer team. I don't know. I don't think these hats gonna get any kind of popularity. Soccer is the one thing, football, you know, which is so strong worldwide, you know. And in the United States, they created this professional league. It's like NBA, NHL, or whatever. But in football, I refuse to call it a soccer. You need a system where teams get eliminated and new ones come up to the next top tier, you know. If that's not there, it's just stupid. I just can't get on board with it, you know. And I don't know, you know. I can guarantee you, if these would be like Manchester United or Chelsea or Barcelona or something like that, you know, those hats for those big worldwide, you know, top-notch soccer teams, football teams, hats available, they would sell out just like that, you know. Griffins, again, some kind of leftovers, you know, Grand Rapid Griffins. Looks like they're reordered basically. So now it's sitting here. Check them out, yeah. That's your Topper Store USA fix. Always check them out. Always check them out. Because, yeah, they drop their hats weekly. And let's just see. 2 hats. Let me see if I can. Let's see what's on the snapbacks. What do they got on snapbacks? That's their brand, like the Good Hat brand. I mean, look, explore, you know, go to their site, explore. These snapbacks, these 940s, 950s, you know, those are top-notch snapbacks. See if you can find something what you like. You know, there's just more than a regular fitted. Look at this, for example. This is freaking awesome hat for if your dad is, you know, the Father's Day is coming up, you know, get for your dad if he enjoys fishing, you know. Cool hat to wear. It's a trucker, you know, it's a snapback. Price $35, you know, like, you can't go wrong with it, you know. Explore. Don't get stuck with these 5950s, you know. This is an absolutely wonderful hat. Okay, guys. I will end it right here. Uh, so yeah, this is gonna do it for today. But yeah, see see what you can get, see what you can buy. Uh, enjoy your hats, enjoy your hat collecting, and yeah, I have slowed down big time, you know, because I'm way too selective nowadays, and I gotta think in the future, you know, like how all my medical bills again, you know, it's the second year in a row where I gotta come up with some cash, you know, and the latest thing what happened was like my hospital dropped my insurance basically, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield and my hospital does not work together anymore, you know, so I lost my doctor, which I really, really liked, you know. I got my surgery in just on time. Excellent surgeon, you know. Actually, he's from Lebanon. Coolest guy ever. And I'm gonna be on a search for a doctor, you know, now, and it sucks, man. You know, life throws at you lemons, you know, and you just gotta try to make a lemonade out of it, you know. Sounds kind of stupid, but what else can you do, you know? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Remember, on Tuesday, May 7th, I'm dropping my new podcast, my new first episode. Go on Spotify, search for Sports Talk with the Lost Latvian. Subscribe to that channel, please, to that podcast. Show some support, you know, and if you like my mumbling, we're going to talk about sports. Other than that, I wish you all the best. This was Lost Latvian with the Monday Leftovers with the Lost Latvian episode 22. Uh, guys, have a great week ahead of you. And I'll definitely see you on Wednesday with the 5 Minutes of Fame. Lost Latvian out. Have a good one. Bye.